Many years ago, somebody said to me, it's the easiest thing in the world to build a business. It's the hardest thing in the world to hang on to it. And 5 generations of moving this business forward is absolutely extraordinary.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'll give you a bit of background on Warburtons. I've worked in the business 40 years this May. We were started on a corner shop in Bolton, Lancashire in 1876. We make about 730 million sales a year. We set out to run a great business. The byproduct was we'd become probably the most bought product in the country. We only have now, even after 143 years, about 9 shareholders. Every generation has bought in equity from other members of the family. And it's something that I would be a huge advocate of because of the opportunity to have control.
This is actually my first time attending an event for the Entrepreneurs Forum, and I think it's fascinating that you get to hear from really seasoned professionals in business, and someone like today, Jonathan Warburton. It's fascinating to hear from the horse's mouth, as it were, all the trials and tribulations.
We import 50% of the wheat we use from Canada. Canadian wheat's the best in the world, it makes the best bread. It's significantly more expensive than buying English wheat, but if you want the quality of product that we're determined to have, then you've got to use the best wheat. We pay them a premium. This allows us to control the quality, and it was something that my old man set up, and it's something that we continue to this day. One of the things you get asked about is, well, how do you build this culture? And what gets you to get the good people to come and work for you? What we've tried to do is go back and make sure we're always grounded in what we stood for. But it is about having real clarity and real simplicity of what we've tried to do. And then they can get on and do it. If they don't know, well, don't be surprised if they get confused and don't commit. So I think this point about culture and values, for Warburtons particularly, is so important. And I don't want people to change their personalities.
What I can take away from this talk that we've had today is the fact that you have to believe in what you're doing, and you can be very passionate about what you do, but I think believing in what you're doing as well is very important. So that, for me, that struck a chord.
The main things that I would take from it was the fact that he talked about courage, not being afraid to fail, not listening to your competition, and really focusing and keeping grounded on your culture. It's nice to be reminded of all those things, you know, just to keeping focused and keeping motivated.
What you should do is surround yourself with people who are better than you, but be absolutely brilliant at something, better than anybody else you know. Try new things, be brave and constantly evolve. And, you know, obviously don't be afraid to fail. I mean, you all know that because you've stuck your necks out to come and do what you're doing. I've never, ever, in 40 years, not wanted to go to work. And I've had some pretty rubbish days along the way, but I've never wanted to go. And I hope that reflects in the people that work for us, because I think it's my job to make people feel that they should have a pride in the badge.